My name is Cameron Weber, and I'm from Weyburn, Saskatchewan. I've been a farmer for about 30 years, plus also worked out as a heavy-duty mechanic to support my farming habit, and so I've been involved in that. I've also been involved in ministry, pastored for about 10 years after what God's done in my life. So I grew up in a very conservative, religious home, and I felt that God was called at an early age. At 11 years old, I accepted the Lord as my Savior, and from that time on I felt I wanted to live for Him and work for Him, but I didn't receive any support from my family. And so after I graduated from high school and was on my own, I had the opportunity to go out and, well, the enemy come along and said, how are you going to help people if you don't go out and experience life and know what's out there so you can help people? So I left home and went 1,400 miles away from home where nobody knew me and I could live life on my own. And after 3 years out there, I met a lady, and we got married to my wife Gail, and we started a family. And then things started going wrong, and I wasn't home. I was working all the time and stuff, and so I began seeking God for what He wants from my life. And a Sunday afternoon at camp, God, I believe, spoke to me in an audible voice saying, 3 years to get your house and home in order, and then 3 years of Bible college. And so it worked out exactly. I had a whole list of excuses, but God answered each one of them. And after 3 years, we went off to Bible school. And after Bible school, I pastored a church for about 10 years, and then things again weren't going good in my relationship after the kids were growing up and had left, and was to the point of almost walking out of our marriage, when again God spoke to me, I believe in an audible voice, and said, this too will pass. And as I went home that day, I was out for a walk, I went home, and there was a book sitting on our couch, and my wife had bought it 2 years before, and for some reason, God knows, she had dug it out. And so again, I made the choice to sit down with her and go through this book on marriage relationships, and we did that, and that too passed. And so as life went on, just a couple of years ago, my brother passed away in Ontario, and growing up, he'd been the one that stayed home and looked after the farm, and so my dad left the farm and everything to him. And so when I went home for the funeral, there was some things in the workshop and stuff that I had when we were kids and stuff, and I was going to, I thought, well, I could take them home, nobody'd miss them. And again, I heard the audible voice of God that do not touch the unclean thing and I will bless you. We come home back from Ontario to Saskatchewan, and I got a job that very week that paid for our expense to go to Ontario and back, and blessed us that way. And then here just a few weeks ago, as we were again struggling for finances, a check come in the mail that allowed us to pay off all our debts and be debt-free again. And as I look back over my life, I can see time and time again where God has intervened in our life, and He has blessed us as we've chose to follow Him and to trust Him. And so if you're looking for, maybe your marriage is in trouble, maybe your finances are in trouble, I would encourage you to turn to God and to seek Him, and He will help you. He'll never let you down. And as I look back on my life, I'm truly thankful that I decided to follow the Lord, because it is an exciting life. It's trying at times, but through it all, God is there, and He will bless you and help you through the difficult times.